to my channel. Thank you guys for all tuning in and kind of seeing what's going on in our life here in Portland, Oregon, in the Northwest. So we just got out of City Hall today. My friend back here, Reggie, he's pretty upset. You want to kind of speak about what happened today and why you are, why you're mad?
One of the most racist mayors in the city, or in the United States, he's in charge of the city of Portland. All of the commissioners that he has sitting around him, they're in charge of the city of Portland, and they are some of the most racist, bigoted people you'll ever meet in your entire damn life. Okay, so we go into city council today. They're trying to pass a resolution to say that all the Patriot Prayer, all the Proud Boys, all of my PDX crew, Haley Adams, myself included, everybody that I hang out with and everybody that I associate with, that we're all racist because we are white. Well, nothing could be further from the truth, because we have a more diverse group than any fucking group out here in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
Nobody was here to back us up on this damn resolution. I don't understand it. You guys are so against the mayor and what he's trying to do to this city. Why didn't you come out? Why didn't you come out here and stand with me and Haley? Why didn't you come out here and stand with Joey Gibson and Steve Drury? Why didn't you guys come out here and say, no, we're not going to allow our mayor to sit there and say that every white person in the city of Portland is a fucking white supremacist and a goddamn Nazi. Half my family is black.
GPS signal lost.
The people that Jeremy Christian stabbed on that damn train, I tried to help. I was on that train. He was a true racist. He was a true Nazi. And I had to watch those people bleed out from a real Nazi. We disavowed that son of a bitch on the 82nd March damn near 3 years ago. We disavowed Jeremy Christian because we do not allow white supremacists and Nazis around us whatsoever. We have the most diverse group in the Pacific Northwest, especially my PDX crew. You guys should have been here to support us instead sitting behind your damn computer typing on your fucking keyboard like a SJW. Stand the fuck up, man the fuck up, come down here and fucking help us. These son of a bitches are trying to fucking kill us. I'm sick of it. They tried to fucking kill me 3 weeks ago. Broke my ribs, punctured my lung. These little masked Antifa thugs that work for fucking Ted Wheeler, work for those assholes that sit up there in City Hall. They work for him. They tried to fucking kill me. And you guys aren't out here helping defend another fellow patriot? Or my fellow patriots? It's bullshit. Get off your ass and help us take this damn mayor down.
What do you gotta say?
This is bullshit. They're just being narcissistic and trying to pat themselves on the back. It's a bunch of cis white people trying to, specifically with this resolution, trying to pat themselves on the back for being anti-racist, even though they're just looking at people by the color of their skin. That's really what it comes down to. They sit there and say, oh, we're against racism, we're against transphobia, we're against homophobia. I don't want to be a fucking prop for these people. I'm trans, and that's what I feel like that the left uses me as nowadays, is that if I'm not on their side, then I'm a fake trans person or something. I'm sure that's how they see me too. And this is bullshit. You know, and it was specifically in regards to this white supremacy vote, this was bullshit too, because they're just looking at people by the color of their skin, not by the content of their character. All I ever wanted within this group was freedom. I support the First and Second Amendment. And if that's wrong for fucking, I don't know, for me to do, then I don't want to be right, because I think that's just fucking wrong, personally. I don't know.
I'm not.
I'm an individual, and so are my fellow patriots, and that's all that really matters. Well, when these people just have groupthink and repeat the same bullshit over and over and over again. It's no original thought, it's just the same shit over and over again.
You sit up there, Ted Wheeler, with that little stupid smug look on your face. I saw you, Hardesty, you Daily. I saw every one of you, Nick Fish. I saw every damn one of you sit up there with that smug look on your face and laugh at us and snicker at us because you get to call us white supremacists and say all this crap is happening around this nation, especially in Portland, because of white people. Get off your ass and stop being the damn racist that you are.
It's Ted Wheeler. No one wants Ted Wheeler in office right now. So what does he go and do? He does this resolution.
He just created another another bad guy to take the blame off him.
That was his way of keeping people in his in line with him.
He created a fictitious monster called white supremacy in the city of Portland. Okay, the only white supremacists in the city of Portland sit in city council and at the top layers, the top tiers of echelon in the government in the city of Portland. Yeah. Those are the white supremacists. Those are the damn Nazis. Mark Kruger, captain of the Vice Unit. White supremacist, known fucking Nazi, and you have him working for you.
Yeah, and you guys are so against the white man, all I heard was white this, white that, racist, the white man. about this. You know what's crazy to me? I have gone to many DSA meetings to speak out against Ted Wheeler and the recall of Ted Wheeler, a white man. So I have a question for every single one that lives out in Portland. Okay? If you guys, I know many of you guys were listening to the city council today in the white supremacy resolution. Why are you not standing with us to get the mayor out? If you guys are so against the white man that's in power and has the money, and you're so against it, but here you are feeding this guy. You're a bunch of pigeons.
You're fighting the wrong people, left.
Yep.
Antifa, you're fighting the wrong fucking people. We're not the Nazis. We're not the white supremacists. We're not racist. Those ones up there in City Hall are. Go fight them. Come stand with us and fight them. Stop trying to fight us.
Congrats. Thank you guys for everyone that came out actually today to stand against this. I want to say I want to give a big shout out to Joey and Steve. They spoke today, and I'm just glad I was there to get a video of it. It was great to hear what they had to say. Joey let them know that he's against white supremacy, and then Steve, wow. But Steve, I just want to give a big shout out to
Yeah, my name is Joe Gibson. I'm founder of Patriot. I have a brown daughter. I have a white son. I believe that they're both equally beautiful. I believe they have a great future in front of them. And anyone who would make my daughter feel like less of a person because of the color of her skin, or make my son feel like less of a person because of the color of his skin, I think is a horrible thing. And I'm here to denounce all forms of white supremacy and hate. With that being said, I'd like to read from Corinthians. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. The truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. I think that it's great to denounce white supremacy, and I think that looking at this resolution, there's a lot of, the word hate is in it a lot, and it's about what you guys are against, what you denounce. But I think that you have to have a solution, and I do believe the solution is love, without a doubt. You cannot fill a dark room with more darkness or more hatred. We have to bring light into it, and I do believe the answer is love. And if you guys are serious about attacking hatred and fixing that problem that you have in the city of Portland, there's one fact that we all have to admit, okay? Hatred doesn't care about the color of your skin, it doesn't care about your gender, your sexuality, it doesn't care if you're Republican or Democrat. It doesn't matter if you're liberal or conservative. It wants to infect every single person in this world who allows it to happen. And unless we can admit that no one is immune to hatred, it doesn't matter if you're conservative. There's a problem with hatred with conservatives. There's a problem with hatred and Patriot prayer. There's been a problem with hatred with liberals and Democrats, communists, Antifa. It is a problem, and I see it, and I'm just as guilty as anybody else. And I think that that's something that we have to talk about, and we have to admit the fact that hatred is not just about racism. It is a form of hatred, is what racism is. And so I've seen hatred get out of control, and I know that I've made a lot of mistakes in the city of Portland. I stand by my decisions, but I do believe that we have to admit the fact that hatred is going to infect every single person who allows it. And I appreciate you guys bringing this to the forefront and bringing this out for people to have this conversation.
Good afternoon.
Lean forward so we can hear you.
My name is Steve Drury, and I've been in and around Portland all my life. And I remember severe racism. You know, the guys with tats on their neck, scary looking dudes with all the sevens. To me, that's a pure racist. Now, I was sitting on my cam, and I heard about this racist guy, and he was going to speak at Clark College. So I jump up out of my chair like a citizen. I'm going to beat him down. But I got to know him. There's not a racist bone in that man's body right there. And I don't see how anybody could condemn him of any such thing. Why don't you get to know him? Are you that afraid? I wasn't. Maybe just a little. I was going into a den of racists. I was going to die. This is what I'm at. Nicest guy in the world. 2 kids, home, business owner, just a regular Christian guy. His Bible and his family. What I did find out is it kind of gets on his nerves when there's masked criminals running around Portland. And you're allowing it. That's what gets on his nerves. Yeah, look at me. I'm looking right at you. We know you're doing it. We know this is what this is all about. What? Has Antifa scared you that bad, Ted? Really? They don't scare me. I got tape. Come on, let's go on a walk. We can pray. Have about 500 jackasses pushing you, spitting on you because you want to pray. Well, we have freedom of expression here. I can see your point about racists. We don't want racists. That's been dead in Portland forever. Okay? I don't see it like I did. Okay? It was all over. 30 years ago, Portland was completely full of it. Just got a real good job of getting rid of it. Now, I don't live here every day. Okay? So forgive me if I don't see it. But here's what I do see. All kinds of people show up to rallies. People they've never met. They buy a Patriot Prayer shirt online and come out there and start cussing at people. I really think the content of a man's character is way more important than branding someone Patriot Prayer so you're thrown out of Portland. How about we take each individual by their actions? He was saying somebody was racist and said something. Let's hold that person accountable. We have no clue who shows up in black masks. Are you going to hold everybody accountable for what the last black? No. You're going to take one individual. Thank you.
Amen.
Good afternoon.
Hi, thank you, Mayor Will and Commissioners. My name is Nicholas Carroll.
I have one more message, though, to this white cishet mayor that acts like he wants to protect these minority groups that are in our city. I'm not your prop. I don't need your protection. I can defend myself. I'm happy. And I'd rather be an individual, not just go along with what it seems like everyone else of some particular group is doing. I do what I want to do. And I think that that's the way that we should... I think that's the way that we should run the city. I think that's the way that we should all be. It's just be who we are, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, and
Never mind. I have something else to say.
Well, thank you guys. I just kind of want to tune in and kind of let you guys know what's happening out here. I'm going to need your guys' support. I'm going to need everyone's support. And we need to start speaking out more. We need to start getting more people out here, more locals. If you guys are watching this.
You know what? There is something I do want to say.
Okay.
Because it's not just the citizens of Portland, not just the taxpaying citizens of Portland. It is also the people that Ted Wheeler employs.
Yep.
They don't even like you. Your own people do not even like you. You keep telling your officers to stand down when people get attacked in the streets of fucking Portland. They don't even like you because they can't do their damn job. Because all you do is tell them to stand down until it comes to the white people. And then you tell them, oh, go arrest them. Don't worry about the people that are wearing black masks.
Yep.
Your own officers, not just your white officers, all of your officers, just about, pretty much everybody, I can guarantee you, and I know a lot of them, do not like your ass. There are politicians and cops and people all around this nation that know you are one of the worst mayors that has ever surfaced within the United States of America in a major city. You are terrible, you're bad at your job, and you need to be fired and thrown in jail. Criminal.
And local PD doesn't even support the mayor. The mayor has lost many donors. And I heard that when he was actually speaking about going to run for mayor again, his donors that were helping him backed out because they don't want him as mayor. So if you don't believe me, I can put a link to that article.
Buddy's backed by child rapists like Terry Bean.
Yeah, Terry Bean. That guy, he's a rapist, and Ted Wheeler, child rapist, yeah, took money from that guy. There's so much going on. I'm trying to stay calm right now because Reggie's really upset. And you know, obviously you can tell that, you know, she might be silent, but
I just want to end the acts of violence by both sides. If there was ever violence committed by the far right, I condemn it. And if I've seen the violence committed by the far left multiple times, and I condemn that too. I want it to stop on both sides. I just want everything to go back.
We all do. We don't want violence.
Exactly.
No more.
Like that's really what it comes down to.
Politicians out of our fucking city hall.
Yeah. And if you think that your politician on the left side care about you, no.
Because
the Democratic and the Republican Party started as an insult. They insulted each other. That's how the two parties
The Democratic
started.
Party is the party that started racism.
Yep. Care for your money.
You
They're
liberals,
free.
you can't understand that because your stinky little minds are about this freaking big and you can't think outside the box. Wake the fuck up! Wake the fuck up, America!
Okay, yeah.
This will affect you, I promise.
We've been used. It's just what it is.
Yep. We're just all pawns. We're all pawns to a game. And there's some of us, I'll use Joey, my friends out here, my PDX crew, that are really out there exposing this. So if you guys do support this, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for coming on here. And hopefully we can get the word out there and watch my video.
One last thing. Hold on. One last thing. You guys want a lot of information about Ted Wheeler and the commissioners and what goes on in this city and how far the racism is spread in this city. You guys go look at Keith Davis on YouTube. Okay,
Yes.
That man right there, I promise you, he can tell you a whole lot about the racism and how far it extends into this crappy ass town. Go there and check him out. Robert West as well. And Eli Ritchie, Son of Hightower, and Chris Ponte, and Mr. Constitutional, and Haley Adams. We can all tell you a whole bunch of facts that you might want to know.
Yep, and I agree with him. Go follow all those accounts. I will put their links on this video. Thank you guys. Bye. I'm gonna let you go. This is Portland, Oregon for you. Let's start exposing. Just voting, you voting doesn't do. That's like one way of helping, but exposing the crooked and the crooked politicians and the corruption within our cities. That's the way to do it. Start going out there. Start making your voice heard. Start demanding answers. I don't care how you have to do it, but try to keep your composure. Sometimes you really just have to put yourself out there, especially if you live here in Portland. I know a lot of people will probably think I'm crazy because of the stuff that I do out here, but you know what? You kind of have to be crazy to do this out here because it is so biased. That they literally, like right now, today, I just listened to you can only have one side. You cannot, they're saying that you cannot be a free thinker today. That's what today was all about. You're not allowed to be a free thinker. You cannot have you can't have your own personal views anymore. So we need to fight against this. It's time for everyone to start rising above. Bye, guys.